These front offices have done great jobs.
So the Pelicans win the tip. McCollum with it. This one for three. Outside Murray. 4-3. Pure from three-point range.
And Murray, lethal off the dribble, but can do it off the catch as well.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. And a miss there on the triple. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Murray, no good. McCollum against Morant. Takes a three. Drains the triple.
And you often see defenses beg Morant to take that shot. Didn't work that time.
Here's Williamson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Zion Williamson seems intent on silencing all the doubters moving forward, Grizz.
Yeah, B.A., he's not taking any more questions about conditioning. His physicality and play really answered that question now. He has been looking better than ever.
Williamson hits them both. Well, Coach, Zion is always must-see TV when he plays. It's his availability that is questioned.
Yeah, it is, Brian, but he's been healthier. And when he plays, there's nobody like him in the NBA with that size, skill, and force.
Yeah, we're seeing Morant get more and more comfortable operating off the ball.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies. I asked Coach how they plan to limit DeJounte Murray tonight, and he told me we have to match his energy on both ends of the court. DeJounte is a player who can create something out of nothing with the intensity that he plays with. We can expect to see a lot of hustle on the court tonight, B.A.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. There's the triple. Man, he can't sink that one. He's 2 for 4 in the contest. Here's McCollum. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
I mean, if I was out there, I'd probably test anyone but Jackson Jr.
Offensive board. And they pick up 2.
Well, his rebounding is such a boost for this team, especially when it comes on the offensive end.
McCollum, the pass to Murray. Back to McCollum. Down low. Here's Messi. Memphis with a rebound. Jackson outside. Pulls up. Can't nail the jumper.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
And stolen by Morant. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Here's Edey. Counted.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
New Orleans calls timeout.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play. Get some points and give this team some confidence.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Inside to stop the run. And the bucket is good from Williamson in deep.
A monster down low. Zion is scary.
Recently, player health has been the big talking point around the Memphis Grizzlies stand.
Yeah, B.A., look, and it's really a shame to have such a talented, dynamic team have to deal with all those constant what-ifs and have their seasons so affected by things outside of their control. It's tough.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. Olynyk's checked in for New Orleans. Payne surveying the D. From deep, Morant. The rebound by Murray. Pelicans trail by 6. Outside Olynyk. Here's McCollum. And it's good. 2 points.
Ready to cash in. I like when McCollum looks to mix it up like this.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. And in 7 attempts, he's drained 3.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Murray's shot is good.
Yeah, the closer he gets, the deadlier Murray can be. He just enjoys working close in.
Wells, the pass to Bain. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
McCollum against Morant. McCollum's shot is off. Memphis leading by 6. And here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Just electric. Ja Morant. I mean, someone you pay to see.
They double team McCollum. Pass to Murray. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Pippen comes in for Morant. And a change for the Pelicans. Jones is checked in. Murray against Bain. Over Murray. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. From 13, shot's good by McCollum. McCollum's got his second basket.
And it's all about being in rhythm. McCollum excels at recognizing when he should shoot off the bounce.
There's Jackson with the 3. Misi grabs the board. Misi's got 4 rebounds now. Here's McCollum. And McCollum slams it in.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Jackson for 3. Hits a 3-pointer. Jackson's got 6 points.
And you know, his team wants Jackson Jr. to keep taking these threes, knowing it'll help open up this offense even more.
Murray with it. Jackson in his pocket. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Here's Pippen. McCollum defends. The 3 from Bain. They get it back. The second effort. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Kelly Olynyk.
And great poise there from Jackson. He's getting crowded by the defender, but stays cool and takes the foul.
Clark is checked in for Memphis. Kennard comes in for Desmond Bain. Alvarado outside. There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter. Just 5 to shoot. The 11-footer. And too long on the shot.
Well, when you get that kind of look inside, you have to capitalize.
Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Memphis. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back after the... We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Memphis.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
Okay, on the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. They've got Bruce Brown. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Herb Jones. Then there's Jose Alvarado. And it's Hawkins in at the 2. Second chance effort. And it's laid in by Jackson. Jackson's got 10.
And just a forceful play by Jackson, clearing the glass and muscling his way to his own shot.
To the middle. Here's Olynyk. And it's Olynyk with a jam.
The big man with the flush. So aggressive.
Man, that's so fun to watch.
And at his size, you'd like to see him attack the rim like that every chance he gets.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Pelicans trail by 9. And Grant, you look at the players the Pelicans have gone after recently. They have a clear plan.
Well, they do, B.A. They want to surround Zion with shooters, which, of course, makes sense. It's sort of the same kind of blueprint the Bucks laid out with Giannis. If you can shoot, the Pelicans have a spot for you.
Knocks it down from distance. He's got 5.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Brown passes to Hawkins. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. The kick to Olynyk. Another shot. Conchar pulls it in. Memphis leading by 12. Kennard into the lane, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. For New Orleans, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball. He embraced the city of Memphis. He said, quote, "I think a player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it. You play with a different mindset when you do that. To me, winning was the most important thing."
And they did a lot of winning, Allie. Williams is checked in for Memphis. Morant comes in for Kennard. Outside Morant for 3. Can't bury it. His 5th miss in 9 tries. McCollum with it, guarded by Morant. And C.J. McCollum good for 3. McCollum's got 9.
With confidence and ability from long range, I love it. McCollum's able to space the floor and keep the defense honest.
Here's Morant, and it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. So both teams changing it up here, and he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. All right, Coach, what are some qualities you're looking for in a lead guard?
Well, look, you want a guy that can make plays, that can control the game. When I first got into the league, people thought about point guards as traditional pass-first guys. But now it means more than that. You want a guy who can make plays, whether it's for himself or for his teammates.
Oh, my! Jaw dropping the hammer.
And tearing them to shreds tonight. You know, when a player as versatile as Morant starts going off, look out.
New Orleans calls timeout. We'll coach one of the more electric players in the NBA, Ja Morant.
Yeah, that's for sure, Brian. High-flying, acrobatic at the rim, just a supreme athlete, and he is without a doubt one of the most exciting players this league has to offer.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Aldama's checked in. Williamson with it, and Clark picks him up defensively. Williamson, no good.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
The kick out to Williams. And here's Morant outside. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Yeah, just great initiative from McCollum. He welcomes any scoring opportunity the defense gives him.
Morant against Murray. Goes back up. It's blocked. To the paint.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Misi's shot is good. Misi's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, stolen by Morant. Yep, count it.
Dynamic. I mean, every night Morant makes incredible plays, and that extends as well to his passing.
Pass to Misi. Back to Murray. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Murray's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. And it's Morant with the ball for the Grizzlies. Here's the 3. Oh, a bomb from John.
Yeah, Morant showing a bit of confidence knocking down that 3.
Williamson with it, and it's Aldama picking him up. They grab their own miss. To the wing, right side. Tries again. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Grant, when you look at this Pelicans team, their length is so impressive.
Yeah, they've made a point to draft players with big wingspans, and that really helps them on the defensive end. They're all very switchable.
And New Orleans making a change here. Hawkins is checked in. Stan, certain NBA teams take on the identity of their home. Like the Grizzlies, for example. They call Memphis Grind City.
Well, Brian, I think it's a perfect fit. Hard-working people in a hard-working city, and they want a hard-working team.
Here's Williamson. Pass to Hawkins. McCollum outside. To the inside. Here's Messi. Misses from short range. Grizzlies lead by 12. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Pippen from the arc. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Messi's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. There's McCollum with the three. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Left side Morant. Lets it fly. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies.
The Grizzlies, 46. The Pelicans.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And what a show being put on here for the... It was all Ja Morant in the first quarter. He had 21 points, 2 steals, and 2 assists. What do you think, Shaq, about the first half we saw from the Grizzlies?
They're running the offense beautifully this one, working for good looks. Their confidence looks sky high. It's going to be hard for that defense to disrupt their flow at this point.
And Kenny, what did you see from New Orleans?
Their perimeter defense was lackluster, to say the least. Shooters were getting open shots. Guys were wide open. I mean, right now, I can walk up the set in shoes, in a suit, and get 3 threes wide open and knock them down on that.
And that's going to do it for our half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bain. Jaren Jackson out there with Edie, and it's Wells in at the three. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Blocked! Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. Edie for three. The Pelicans pull it in.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Kept alive. Second shot opportunity. And there's a nice layup by Williamson. Williamson's got 6.
Relentless effort creates the second chance opportunity.
Morant finds Jackson. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
Woo, wait, big finish, big time. And man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
And one thing that Morant has always been elite at, finding a seam in the defense and getting to the rim.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
Pelicans trail by 13. To the paint. Here's Messi, and he jams it home with authority.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Here's Morant. 25 points in the game. Wells, the pass to Morant. Shot clock at 5. He buries it from 3. Morant's got 7 points for the quarter.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Time called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
Clark is checked in for Memphis. Kennard comes in for Ja Morant. With some arc. Chalk up 2 there.
On the line, a 6-foot, Herbert Jones.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Kennard. They get it again. Here's Clark. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Clark's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And attacking a somewhat helpless defense right now. Just a relentless effort.
Well, you love the dedication. This is how you have to play. Don't let up just because you're out front.
On defense, the Grizzlies. Here's Murray. Can't get it to drop. And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They lead by 14. Wells, that's good.
Strong anticipation from Jackson on the dish. Coaches love to see that out of their big men.
Stan, after his 12-year playing career, Willie Green has made a seamless transition into coaching.
Yeah, first of all, Willie Green is a person of very high character. Second, Brian, he consciously started preparing himself to coach while he was still playing, and then he was able to work on great staffs under great coaches, and now he's an outstanding head coach in his own right.
And they'll get another chance. Here's Wells. No good on the triple. Pelicans trail by 16. It's Brown on the wing. Wide open. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Brown's got his first 2 points of the night.
And that's true unselfishness right there. Murray, outstanding feed to the open teammate.
And the basket by Clark.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, there are some players who felt the 65-game requirement for postseason awards was too high. The NBA's executive VP and head of operations, Joe Dumars, said, quote, "You're still allowed to miss 20% of the season. People pay to go, and they want to see their stars play." Brian, it's all about the fans.
True enough, Allie. Thanks. Morant, he's checked in for Kennard. And a change for the Pelicans. Hawkins is checked in. Pelicans trail by 18. He takes it in, and the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Timeout called. Memphis. After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024.
You know, really, by no fault of their own, BA. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league.
Memphis leading by 16. From deep, Morant nails it from 3. Morant's got 10 points in just the second half.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Brown finds Olynyk. And the Pelicans get it back. Brown, no good. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Wells, that's good.
And I respect the strategy. Despite the sizable lead, you got to stay in attack mode.
Yeah, you got to keep going at them. You don't want to leave any hope for a comeback.
Here's Brown. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Clark's got 5 rebounds in the game. Right side Morant. Fires for three. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th assist in this one.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight. Rim protection and shooting, so important. Jaren Jackson Jr. has both of those skills, Stan.
Yeah, and look, Brian, it's rare to find guys who can do both of those things. Shot blocker at the rim and stretch the defense at the other end. Guys like that are hard to come by.
He's been a defensive player of the year. Maybe we'll see him in the three-point contest for a while. And out of bounds. New Orleans will have it.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
Now McCollum. 13 points in the game. Can't hit from in close. And as we conclude the 3rd, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Grizzlies out in front, running away with this one.
The Pelicans, 50.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the 4th quarter going. We've got Zion Williamson, also Trey Murphy out there, and it's Messi in at the center position. Here's Williamson. Count it.
So strong inside. Zion fighting through it all.
Grizzlies lead by 22. Aldama outside, launches a three, gets the 3 ball to go. Aldama's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway, but that one was too easy.
Puts up a deep 3. And it's Morant missing. Well, New Orleans shooting around 44%. Not bad. Pass to Hawkins. The 3 is up. Offensive rebound. Here's Messi. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. Here's Morant. Here's Jackson. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
Here's Hawkins. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense.
And the foul on Santi Aldama. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Some changes for Memphis. Williams is checked in for Aldama, and it's Conchar in for Morant. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this 4th quarter. It's deflected. In transition, here they come. Conchar outside from deep. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. The kick out to Williams. Lets the 3 fly. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Inside. A nice shot by Hawkins.
Tossing a pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
Here's Conchar. Sinks that one from the post. Conchar's gotten his first points in this one.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
The offensive rebound goes up again. And the basket good. A bank shot that time.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Timeout call. Memphis. Been growing up in California, Stan. When did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
Memphis making a switch here. Morant's checked in from behind the arc. Memphis the rebound. Kicks it out to Jackson. There's the three. Here's Edey. And at last, they get one to fall.
I mean, he's ignoring the scoreboard. He just keeps coming at him.
Well, you have to play like it's a tight game. You cannot let up in this league.
Murray passes to Olynyk. Back to Murray. Fires the three. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got rebound number 11. And here's Morant outside. Fires in the triple. Morant's got 39.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
Boy, Murray eats up ground in a hurry. You blink, and suddenly he's at the rim.
Here's Morant. Uses the glass on the layup. Morant's got 41.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Murray passes to Olynyk. Here's Alvarado. The rebound by Edey. And so Jackson Jr. will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Pass to Edey.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes. New Orleans foul. Kelly Olynyk. Second personal foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Grizzlies.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing.
Brown, he's checked in for Hawkins. Here's Brown. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass Edey. Fires from the wing. Offensive rebound.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
They keep calling his number. Murray is still hot. And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Grizzlies.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Ja Morant.
Well, he was so active defensively, anticipating, grabbing steals, one of the most underappreciated stats in the game.
Murray. The rebound by Jackson. Williams finds Morant. Launches it. Good! Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
The ball's knocked loose. Out to the right wing. And here's Brown for three. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the three of his own.
Shoots. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Morant's got 49 in the game.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that